Welcome, Life Gamer,
to the 4 most important questions.
The legendary quest that will unlock your roadmap to your purpose. Wow, these missions are starting to go deep. Think of this as accessing your character's true storyline in an epic RPG. Not just the side quest that keeps you busy, but the main quest line that drives your entire journey. What do I mean by this? Well, most of your life, you set short-term goals, such as getting a better paying job or a bigger house, or maybe even going viral on the internet. But these short-term goals are side quests that only help you by gaining experience points. They don't progress your main storyline themselves. Today, we're going to set long-term or main quest goals so that you can level up your life faster with more conviction. Just like in Elder Scrolls, Mass Effect, or Fable, where your choices shape your destiny, we're going to hone in on 4 essential questions to craft your authentic path. This mission was inspired by 2 legendary wisdom seekers, Vishen Lakhiani's 3 most important questions and Dr. Dispenza's manifestation methodology. I've combined their approaches and added a critical element of emotional resonance to boost the manifestation process. This is the quantum element that will act like rocket fuel for your transformation. By completing this mission, you'll boost all 4 of your visa attributes as well as your clarity and creativity. And remember what Tony Robbins discovered. There are 2 essential needs for fulfillment: growth and contribution. Without these, you might complete side quests all day, but you'll never feel like you're advancing the main storyline. Are you ready to create your vision board to success? Amazing. Let's dive in. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to answer the 4 most important questions from your inner knowing. Remember your intuition controller, so that you can turn down the analytical mind and let your higher self communicate through your heart. This is because it is essential to maintain heart coherence so that you can channel your highest vibrational roadmap. You don't want to get distracted with side quests. This isn't just about listening to goals. It's about accessing your higher self's quest log and understanding the frequency you must embody to call in your desired future. We'll begin by using your centering exercise to drop into the flow state, but this time we're going to practice with our eyes open because we need to write. I'll then set a timer for 2 minutes to answer each of the following questions. 1. What experiences do you want to have in life? Think of this as your main questline goals. They can range from being a best-selling author to owning a home in the south of France. Make this starting point as uncomfortable as possible. If your experiences don't make you nervous, well, then you aren't dreaming big enough. Number 2 is, how will you grow to have these experiences? Think of this as your acquired skills and side quests that need to be accomplished to get there. Using owning a home in the south of France as an example, maybe you'd need to become fluent in French. Maybe you'll need to heal your money blockers and set new wealth cheat codes. Even though this list is a bit tactile, still write from a stream of consciousness. Don't think too logically. 3 is, how you contribute back to the world. Think of this as your guild experience point system. By giving back to the universe, it is supporting your main quest. This allows you to reach your goals faster. This could be using your home to host your family or healing retreats, donating a large percentage of this new abundance to causes you believe in, mentoring youth so that they too can be successful. Let your heart flow in this section. And number 4, how will you feel when you are living in each experience? This is the rocket fuel to your transformation, where XP multipliers really kick in to exponentially help you reach your main quest goals faster and with more ease. Remember the map of consciousness and how emotions of courage, acceptance, and higher provide you with more energy? Well, this is the same energy that is also feeding the manifestation of your answers to the questions above. So, make sure you write down positive emotions like peace, joy, gratitude, worthiness, liberation, or excitement. And the key is that when necessary challenges appear during these main quest lines, you can focus on embodying these positive emotions, and especially when there isn't anything to do, except to be present through the challenges required to reach your desired destination. Each question builds upon the previous one, creating a complete manifestation circuit aligned with your purpose, which is what makes it work. Experiences set your destination signature. Growth charts your development path so your frequency matches your destination. Contribution aligns with the universal flow to stay on the pathway to your destination when times get tough. And emotions from being in your destination signature fuels the manifestation process to complete your main quest line faster. Think of this like your own infinity gauntlet. which each question having its own superpower. And when they all work together, they create reality-altering potential. After completing all 4 questions, you'll maintain it in your mission log, and for extra credit, post it in the 4MIQ channel so that you can maintain and check off each objective and see who else aligns with your roadmap. Oh, and you're also going to be able to climb up the leaderboard that way. This way you can receive additional support on your quest when there is alignment. The main challenge you'll face is to dream big enough. A wise teacher once told me, if your dreams don't make you uncomfortable, they aren't big enough. Other challenges include staying in heart coherence while accessing ambitious visions, balancing personal desires with contribution to others, maintaining emotional connection to future experiences while still being in present circumstances, and avoiding side quest goals disguised as main quest goals. Your keys to success, similar to the previous mission, is maintaining your cold breath and leaning into your vulnerability, which will create space for intuitive communication to shine through. Use your intuition controller to turn down the analytical mind and employ any positive mantras you've developed to stay in flow. Lean into compassion for yourself and others if you find yourself stuck in what I want mode. Remember, service to others is probably the most undervalued skill that will help you accomplish your goals. Oh, and don't think about the timer. Just write until you hear me say to finish your last answer. Are you ready? Let's dive in.
Welcome, Life Gamer, to the 4 most important questions. Make sure you have your mission log, aka journal, with a pen or something else to write with while this mission is playing. Now, when you're sitting in your space, roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath into the belly, and release. Now do a physiological sigh, the double inhale in, breathe into the belly, into the chest, and release. Feel the stress of the day on your shoulders and let go, and see your grounding cord sink down into Mother Earth. As you breathe in, follow the pattern of the chime and close your eyes, and breathe out. Breathe in into the nose, and exhale out the nose. Follow the pattern of the chime. We're now going to do the countdown deepening technique, and then opening our eyes, remaining in the flow state. You are now at level 3, the physical level of relaxation. Picture the number 3 in front of you. You want to visualize the number and mentally repeat the number 3 3 times. 3, 3, 3. Next, you will move through the number, and as you do, your body will relax and become separate from you. Move through the number 3 now. Your physical body is now completely separate from you. You are now floating in a deep state of harmony and clarity. This is your level 3, deep state of physical relaxation. Now we will enter level 2, mental relaxation. Visualize the number and mentally repeat the number 2 3 times. 2, 2, 2. When you move through the number 2, you will be in a state where physical sensations, sounds, and thoughts bring you into a deeper and deeper level of consciousness. Move through the number 2 now. Your body is now relaxed mentally, and sounds and other sensations won't distract you. This is your level 2, deep state of mental relaxation. To enter level 1, your inner heart sanctuary, visualize and repeat the number 1 3 times. 1, 1, 1. See yourself move through this number and place your focus on your heart space. Move through the number 1 now. As you move through to the other side, You are now in your inner heart sanctuary, the hard drive of your imagination realization station. Now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and staying in the flow state, in the alpha state of mind, you're going to channel the answers from your inner heart sanctuary. Feel the sensation of your heart. And as you softly open your eyes, grab your pen, maintain a soft gaze, and breathing with the chimes. As you breathe in, connect with the feeling in your heart. And as you breathe out, remain calm. And if at any point you lose track of the chime and your breathing, it's bound to happen as you're thinking and writing. Give it some love and just return to the breathing pattern the next time that you can. Now I'm going to ask you the first of the 4 most important questions. The first most important question is, what experiences do you want to have in this lifetime? Again, what experiences do you want to have in this lifetime? Let your imagination speak from your soul without limitations. And remember, if your dreams don't make you uncomfortable, they aren't big enough. I'm going to start the timer now, and when 2 minutes is up, you will hear this sound. When you do, either pause the mission or move on to the next question. I highly recommend moving on to the next question. Remember, you can always come back later to update these at any time. Stay in the flow state. Let go of control and surrender to the present moment. Again, the first most important question is, what experiences do you want to have in this lifetime? Make it fun, make it deep, make it spontaneous, make it whatever you need it to be. Okay, ready? Begin your stream of consciousness now. Halfway there. Great job letting it flow. "20 seconds left. Get your last experience down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Pause here if you need, but again, I recommend staying in the flow and coming back later. The second most important question is, how will you grow to have those experiences? Again, how will you grow to have those experiences? What skills will you master? What abilities will you upgrade? What knowledge will you remember? Ready? Again, the second question is, How will you grow to have those experiences? Begin your stream of consciousness now. Halfway there, keep writing. "20 seconds left. Get your last thought down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Pause here if you need, but I recommend again staying in the flow and coming back later. The third most important question is, how will you give back in exchange for these experiences? How will your new skills benefit others? What legacy will you leave for your descendants? How will your light lift up others? How will you give gratitude to your ancestors who helped you get here? Ready? Again, how will I give back in exchange for these experiences? Begin your stream of consciousness now. Halfway there, that is amazing what you're writing down. Thank you for being so giving and surrendering to the moment. "20 seconds left. Get your last contribution down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the final stretch. You're doing great. This is the last question. Pause here again if you need, but I recommend again staying in the flow and you know what I'm going to say, coming back later. The fourth most important question, the anchor that brings it all together. What emotions will you feel when you're living in those experiences? Really embody each future experience and write the emotion you feel in having finally reached this goal. Again, what emotions will you feel when you're living in these experiences? Really feel it. Step into the experience. Feel those emotions that you'll feel. Happiness, freedom, peace, joy, liberation, authenticity. What are the emotions that you will feel when the universe has been so kind as to co-create these experiences, these lofty goals in your life? Be free and flow with all the emotions that you will feel. Ready? Go. Halfway there, I am so with you on all the emotions that you're writing down. Keep going. "20 seconds left. Get your last amazing emotion down." Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work, Explorer. Now, take a moment to review your destiny map. Notice any patterns or surprises. Feel the resonance of your truth. With that feeling, close your eyes, cup your hands. Imagine these 4 questions you've answered as 4 gems shining in your hand. Now bring your hands into your heart and see these gems, shining with luminosity, integrating with your heart. Now say to yourself or out loud, "It is done, it is done, it is done." Activation complete. This concludes the 4 most important questions exercise. Congratulations, Destiny Weaver. You've just created your personal quest log for this game called life. To seal your achievement, take photos and screenshots of your list, share it in the 4 most important questions channel. Remember to review and update it regularly like a living vision board. Check off anything that you complete and let the community know so they can cheer you on. From this exercise, you've leveled up your visa and other abilities. Your vulnerability has increased through honest self-reflection about your deepest desires. Your intuition has strengthened by accessing your higher self's guidance. Service to others is amplified by connecting your goals with universal contribution. Your awareness has expanded through emotional resonance with your future self. And additionally, you've unlocked power-ups in 2 universal C principles. Creativity has leveled up by imagining new possibilities and innovative ways to serve, and clarity has enhanced by distinguishing between means goals and true endgame goals,
also known as side quest goals versus main quest line goals.
Remember to keep this divine blueprint active by reviewing it during your daily meditation quests
updating it as you unlock new levels of awareness, and making sure again to check off things when you accomplish them, and moving on to bigger and better experiences. Celebrate each milestone as you transform the vision into reality. Your achievements will create ripple effects throughout your player realm, inspiring others to dream bigger and reach higher. As you manifest each goal, you'll generate bonus experience points for your entire community, and who knows when you'll get a gem of understanding just by blocking this pathway. Until your next mission, I'm Kanyini, your favorite game master, sending you positive energy of clarity and bliss for your continued leveling up process.